The Tigray Region State Council discussed current issues and issues related to the peace deal for 2 days since Monday. In his report to the council, President of the Regional Government of Tigray, Debretsion Gebremichael, stated that peace is not a choice, but a strategic priority of his government, and he added that every article of the peace agreement should be exploited to achieve sustainable peace in the region.
We have begun action by making use of the articles in the peace agreement that guarantee the existence and benefit of the people of Tigray. As you know, peace is not a choice to the government and the people of Tigray. It's our strategic priority. We have been executing everything on our part based on the peace deal.
The president also stated that his government is discharging its duty as per the peace agreement, reiterating that they have carried out the disarmament and disengagement of his forces. And he noted that the federal government is making a good progress in implementing the peace deal, but he underscored that it has to redouble its efforts in expediting the withdrawal of foreign and non-ENDF forces from Tigray.
The peace agreement underscores the withdrawal of foreign and non-ENDF forces from Tigray, guaranteeing civilian security and returning IDPs to their homes, as demanded of the Ethiopian government. However, these forces have been perpetrating atrocities on our people even after the peace deal. They have started withdrawing recently, but we demand their full withdrawal. Their presence is a threat for the peace deal. We have performed the disengagement and disarmament of our forces to show our full commitment to the peace process. The presence of Eritrean and Amhara forces is our biggest threat now.
The president also said that aid supply for food and non-food items has shown remarkable improvement since the peace deal, meanwhile revealing his concern for the recent decrement in the provision of medical supplies to Tigray.
Allowing unfettered humanitarian aid to Tigray to save millions of people who are suffering from lack of food and medicine was a priority in the peace agreement, and remarkable improvement has been made since then, although it was started late. Food aid is showing significant improvement, but medical supply is limited. However, the aid supply we have received from aid agencies so far is still very small compared to the demand on the ground. It needs further attention from the international community.
President Debretsion also underscored that electric power and telecom services have been released to Tigray so far, but banking service has not been fully resumed despite some beginnings, and the question for unrestricted banking service remains unanswered.
Resumption of basic services that have been closed by the Ethiopian government was another important thing that the peace deal included. Electric power and telecom services have been resumed, but the other services such as banking service are not giving the desired service, and our people are still in huge economic crisis.
The president underscored that his government is in transition period. His request to the members of the State Council for their vote to the recruitment of new cabinet that would include various stakeholders was also approved with full consent.